Hello and thank you so much for joining this session. Today in this 521 at home we're going to work a lot on our mobility, in the leg mobility and a lot on our core. So for this class you need 2 blocks, and remember, if you don't have blocks you can always use some piled books to add a little bit of length. So let's start. Let's start by opening our legs a little bit bigger than your hips. Take a breath in. Make that body full of energy. Open your hands, open your chest. And breathe out. Bend your knees, cross your hands as much as you can. And we're going one more. Up. And out. In. And out. For this last one, we're going to stay in there, stretching as much as we can our hands, stretch as much as you can your heels, your knees, and hold as much as you can your core. Breathe in, and we're going all the way to the right side with our left hand. Back to the center, and let's go for the other side. Back to the center, and hands together, bend those knees, stay in there. Now you can turn a little bit more your feet, hold your heels in the floor, hold as much as you can your core, and focus on opening those knees. From here, breathe in, go a little bit deeper, and out, stretch those legs. In, and out. One more in. And let's stay in there. We're going with our left hand to the right side. Stretch your left leg, stretch your left hand, and your right hand is going to go on top of your knee. Not on top, in the side. Hold it in there. Let's try to go a little bit deeper. So try to open your palm, open your hip with your hand, and back to the center. And let's go for the other side. First we start not so deep, so just stay in there, open a little bit your hip, look up to the ceiling, stretch as much as you can your left side. And now we're going a little bit deeper. Open, breathe in and out, let that core stay in there, all the energy is going into the hand. And back to the center, really good job. Stay in there, we're going for one more time. In, out, in, and out. In, let's stay in there. And now I'm going to open my hands. I'm going to stretch my left leg. And we're going a little bit deeper. So first we're going to try to reach the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, just try to reach your heel. Breathe in and out, make a line between your hands. And back to the center, bend those knees, one more time. In. And now we're going the outside. This is the last one. And let's stay in there. Open your hands. Stretch now your right leg and go to the floor. Breathe in and out. Hold it in there. Keep it as strong as possible. And now from here we're coming back to the center with the hands. Stretch your leg as much as you can. And we're going to the other side. Walk with your hands. 1, 2, 3, stretch that knee, 4, 5, and now let's start lifting the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, and we're back into the left side. I'm stretching as much as I can my right leg. Breathe in and out. And let's go for the other side. Stay in there. Breathe. Sorry about the sound. That's my cat scratching my couch. Stay in there. Back to the center. Hands into the floor. Remember, if you cannot reach the floor, you can always go under your knees, or you can already start using your blocks or your books. Breathe in and out. We're gonna go one more time side to side and a little bit faster. Let's get ready. We're going to start going to the right. Breathe in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Last one, and stay on your right side. And now we're gonna turn the hips all the way. We're now in a lizard. So my hands are in the inside and my leg is in the side. Breathe in and out. In here, try to open as much as you can your right foot. Keep stretching that back knee. Stretch those hip flexors. Now bring your knee into the floor. Stretch your leg. Now slowly bend your knee. Flex your toe. And if this is enough for you, stay in there. And if you can go a little bit more, grab that leg with your left hand. So same hand, same leg. Come back to the center. Leg. And stretch your knee. Keep your core active. And now turn your back foot, so your left foot, and open your hip. In here, with my shoulder, I'm actively opening my knee. So don't let your knee go to the inside. Stay opening that knee. Back to the center. Stretch those legs. Breathe in and out. And now put those hands in the floor. If you cannot reach easily the hands to the floor, you can always close the legs a little bit, or you can bend a little bit your knees. Don't you worry. From here, we're going to breathe in, and we're going to give a little bit of weight to the hands. So we'll start warming up for those handstands. Let's start first with the base of the hand, and keep going till you feel the weight on your fingers. It's almost like a step. Hand and fingers. And as soon as you feel the weight on your fingers, try to make big hands, kind of. It's like a claw. So hand, fingers, and back. One more. And in this last one, we're gonna stay there, holding as much as we can the core, and even trying to lift the heels and going almost to the toes. In, and stay in there. Keep actively pushing with your hands, with your fingers, with your shoulders. Hold your core. Good job. Come back to the center. And now let's go for the left side. Bend your knee. Lizard, so hands to the inside. Breathe in and out. Let those hip flexors stretch a little bit more. And now we're going for quadriceps. So knee to the floor. Bend your knee. Just if you're comfortable, go with your right hand to the right leg. Back to the center. In and out. And push yourself up. We're coming back to the center. Great job in there. Now we're gonna walk a little bit more to the front with the hands. Stay in your position. The hands are stable. And slowly I'm going to close my legs to the level of the hips. Breathe in and out. Go a little bit closer with your hands. And now we're gonna do the same step, but with the legs closed. I'm gonna show it from the side so you can see it better. Hand and fingers. Breathe in and out, and let's do it. That's 1. Remember the claws. That's 2. That's 3. Super important. Open your fingers. That's 4. And in this last one, we're going to stay in there. Engage your core. Push the floor. And back to the center. Really good job. Now walk with your hands. And we're going to down dog. Breathe in and out. Stretch as much as you can your heels. Stretch your knees. And let's go for a vinyasa. Breathe in. Plank. Breathe out. Chaturanga. Breathe in. Cobra. And breathe out. Back to the chaturanga. And in. And out. Really good job. Let's go for one more time just to recover. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Really good job. And now bend your knees, try to go a little bit closer to the floor. And really slowly let yourself go to the floor. And we're going to a child's pose. Really good job. Stay in your child's pose. From here, let's go to a cow pose. Remember, it's really important to open your hands, feel the weight on your hands, and try to push as much as you can the floor with your hands. From here, we're going to breathe in. We're going to bring the right leg to a tiger. Up. Scorpion tail, so I'm almost wanting to touch the outside with my leg. And now in. Side tail. And we're going to the floor. And we're going up. Use your core. One more. And stay in there. Back to the scorpion tail. And now just let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And back to the center. Great job. Let's go with the left leg. Scorpion tail. Out. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bring it back. Now let's make it in a flow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And hold it in there. Let it burn a little bit more. 2. And back to the center. Shake a little bit those legs. Great job. Now, we're going to sit on the floor. And for these exercises, you're going to use your blocks. We're going to start with one block for now. Keep it in the center. From here, we're going to bring the hands next to the hips. Remember, open as much as you can your fingers. Push actively the floor down. So basically, I'm not hugging here, but I'm really active in here. Almost like my hands are holding my own weight. We're preparing to go for a square position. The hands are going to start in the hips for now. Engage your core. Use those legs. And we're going to go on top of the block and to the side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, legs. 7, get your core. 9, and it's staying there. I'm still pushing the floor with my hands. I'm holding my core. And remember, back. Staying there. Breathe in and out. Don't let those legs go down. Back to the center. And slowly back. Really good job. Let's try a little bit higher. So you can turn the block up. And let's go for 10 more times. Up and to the sides. Ready? 1, 2, 3, touch the block. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stay there. Breathe in and out. And back to the center. Shake those legs. Relax a little bit. Really good job. Okay. Now we're going to bring the block just to the right side. For now, you can open your legs just a little bit and try it first with a lower distance. So now we're going to bring the hands next to the knee, not on top, but really a little bit behind. And our main goal is to lift the right leg, bring it to the center, and back into the side. Let's give it a try. First with the book or the block not so high. Find a comfortable position for you. Let's get ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more because it's easy. 2, 1, and back to the center. Stretch those legs, relax a little bit, and let's go for the other side. Ready? Breathe in, comfortable position for you. Hands are not here yet, we're just starting. Breathe in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 5 more. 8, 5, 4, pike, 1, and relax. Great job. To relax our hips, we're going to go to butterfly pose. It's normal now in this exercise to feel a lot the strength on your hip flexor, but if you're feeling it too much, try to do much more strength with your core. So the idea is to feel the tension or the strength in our whole body, hands, core, legs, even toes. Stay in there. Breathe in and out. And now we're going with our forehead to the toes. Back to the center. Good job. And now we're gonna add a little bit of length. So we're gonna go for the standing block. If you're doing really good, you can also try extra length with the 2 blocks or 1.5. Find a good and challenging place for you. So let's start here. Open your legs. Now we're going to try also to bring the hands a little bit closer to the knee. Don't use just your fingers, but use your whole hand. Remember, if you're feeling like you need a little bit of extra strength on your fingers, make a claw and bring the weight to your fingers. Breathe in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stay there. 5 seconds. 4, actively stretching. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Don't lose your balance. Don't lose that strength. We're going immediately to the other side. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Good job. Stay in there. Don't lose your hands. Take your books or your blocks. And let's go a little bit to the front. Keep stretching your legs. Breathe in and out. And if you feel comfortable enough, you can use a little bit less of height. Keep stretching your knees. And let's come back to the center. Great job in there. Now, the hands are going to be in the blocks or in the books. The best way to grab it is, I'm gonna show it, is if you go with 2 fingers around and the rest in the sides. So, just like a grip in acro yoga as well. 2 fingers in the sides, and thumbs grabbing the blocks. From here, we're going to breathe in, we're going to lift those legs up, we're going to keep pushing to the floor, and we're coming back to the center. So it's up and back to the center. Remember, not only engage your hip flexors and legs, but also your core, your hands, your shoulders, everything's working in there. Grab your blocks or your books, breathe in, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's stay in there. Hold your hips, breathe in and out. If it becomes really heavy to hold in here, you can always bend your legs, but don't lose the grip of your books or blocks. And back to the center. Shake a little bit those legs. Great job. So now we're going to prepare for a square pose. In this case, you can use the lowest length that you have of your books or blocks. Remember the grip. And we're going to start lifting the hip, bringing one leg up and the other leg. So what's really important in here, we are working to improve in our balance of the hands. So lock your shoulders down, use your core and lift those legs. Remember the grip of the blocks. 2 fingers in the sides and thumbs. And really try to grab it as much as you can. Even if you have books, just grab them in there. Take a breath in, up, fully push yourself in there, and let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the center. Relax those hands, let your blocks aside, bring your hands to the back, parallel position, and let yourself go to the front. Great job in there. Now we're gonna try to add a little bit of height. So come back to the center. We're gonna go a little bit higher. And now the blocks are gonna go a little bit closer to the knees. Breathe in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, good job, and back to the center. Great job. Okay, for this last exercise, we're gonna go for a full square. Remember, use all what we did today. So stretch those legs, engage your hands, lock your shoulders and actively push them down. We're going to use the highest length that you have, so if you have books, I would advise you to pile some books up, the same length. Also, you can use 2 chairs of the same length. Find what's comfortable for you. I'm gonna show it first in the front, then I'm gonna show it to the side. Grab your hands, use your blocks, push them down, active there, and we're going to bring the legs to the front and the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great job. Back to the center. This one I'm gonna show from the side. Now we're gonna try to go a little bit higher. Go as much and as long as you want. So you don't have to push yourself for 1 minute, that would be great, but 5 seconds to start, it's also perfect. So we're gonna bring the blocks a little bit more to the front, legs to the front, whoop, and slowly stay in there. Breathe in and out, hold your pose. Actively I'm stretching my elbows and I'm pushing down. Breathe in there. All the strength is in your core. If it's really hard, so low, you can always use 2 chairs next to you. Hold your square pose. Take your time. Let's try it one more time. Slowly and gently up. And back to the center. Great job. You can even give it one more try. Try each time to improve 1 or 2 more seconds. And let's stretch. Let's take a breath in. Great job today. Let's go for a cow face pose. Push your right shoulder down. Now stretch that hand. Rub around, not to the front, and let yourself go a little bit more to the side. Back to the center, and let's switch left hand. Up, switch. Back to the center. Bring your hands next to your knees. Push yourself out. We're going to switch sides. We're going to switch front. We're going to switch hands. Push yourself up. Walk with your hands towards your legs. Bend those knees. Let's take a breath in. Make that body full of energy. Close your circle out. Let yourself go to the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, it's perfect. Breathe in. Open your body. Make that body full of energy. Close your circle. This is one last time. Out. And in. Close your hands. Take your time. Breathe in and out. Relax. If you can, close your eyes. Bend a little bit your knees. Hold your core and focus on yourself. How's your body? What do I feel? And one more time, breathe in. Close that circle. Make your body full of energy. Let all the tensions go. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining this session. Good job. Thank you so much for joining this session. Remember, if you liked it, we're posting every Monday and Friday new yoga sessions. It's not only yoga but mobility, a little bit of Pilates, so it's great for your stretching and your mobility. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to subscribe to Five21 channel, and I also have a YouTube channel with a small Pilates and yoga exercises, so you can also take a look. Thank you so much. Give it a try to the square balance, and you can also tag me in with all your questions, your tries. Let me know how your work is going, and don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to take care of your body. Great job, and see you on Monday.